Hey guys, I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee on my doorstep, and I'm taking in this beautiful, beautiful day. It's gorgeous. The birds are singing, the planes are flying overhead, and I'm just kicked back and smiling that, you know, God let me live another day. God let me be with you guys another day. God let Bulldog be with us another day. God let Dougie be with us another day. God let you guys, all of my friends and my followers, to be here for another day. And, I would rather count my blessings than count my, you know, negative things happening, but not by my own hand. But we got to get on with life and stop all of this bashing and everything else. It's getting us nowhere. It's getting none of us anywhere. You're wasting your days of living as long as, that continues. When there's so much more to do, like you kids that are in it. You could be out playing basketball with your friends or football or, just skateboarding or whatever you like to do out there, rapping outside with your friends. And there's so much more in life than just being on social media bashing people. And that's what we should be teaching our kids instead of trying to teach them to bash people and how to try to terrorize people, and which you're not doing. I can tell you that much. But this has gotten a little out of hand. And a normal person doesn't sit there and go after a community. Okay? They don't do that. It's not normal to do that. There's so much more in life. There's so much beauty out there. And you're wasting it. And I'm done with this war. So you can keep on making videos, trying to call me and use my name for clout if you want, whatever, I don't care. I see it, like in my notifications when y'all do that, but I'm not going to entertain it, so I don't go over there. I'm not one of those people that goes and spies what they're saying about me next. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, people send me clips. I don't want that anymore. Stop sending me clips. Okay, everybody, stop sending me clips. Stop sending me screenshots. I don't want to see it. I'm not paying attention to these people. I'm not going to give them the power over me. I'm taking my power back. There's more to life than this. I mean, if you want to stay with the negativeness of life, stay there. I don't care. It's not my business what y'all do. It really is not my business. But don't try to pull everybody down around you, because you're stealing their time. You're stealing. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen to you tomorrow or in the next few minutes. You don't know what's going to happen to you. So are you going to keep on wasting your time going after a disabled woman, a disabled man? And a lot of the friends that I have are disabled. Are you going to just keep on doing that? Because that's showing there's weak people out there trying to look like they're strong. And I don't see how that makes any sense to anybody. That's like, I'm trying to give you an example here. That's like a bear biting a cat's head off. Was that a fair fight? Was that a fair fight? So you're going to go after a small community like myself, instead of going up to another bear. So you're going after a bird instead of another bear, which makes you look weak. And it's got to stop. You got to move on. You got to let things go. And you're always going to have that one person out there that will never quit. Never quit. They'll just keep using you for clout, using you for clout, and using you for clout. You just got to move on past them and not pay attention to them. I have a great community. I don't know if that threatens people, because I have a great community. I mean, it takes a really crazy person to go through every video of mine just to pick out every little detail to try to twist what I was meaning. I don't know what that is. That's obsessive behavior to me. You know? And they're making fun of my breathing, my labyrinth breathing. When you're not healthy, that's part of life. As Annie J will tell you. Yeah, I have heard about Annie J. Annie J, I've been a follower of yours for, God knows, 5-6 years, I think. Maybe not that long. I don't remember. But since, I think I met you through a person named Laura a long time ago. And I've never had a problem with you, but you're over there, you don't even know me, not really, and you're speaking ill along with a crazy person, and you're saying to everybody that you're brainy and all that about all this stuff. I'm just calling this out. I have nothing against you, Annie, okay? I am actually a normal person, okay? I'm very unhealthy. I don't like to talk about my health. I like to talk about, once in a while I'll have a downer and I'll talk about my health a little bit. But I like to try to talk about good things in life instead of all of these horrible things out there. So, Annie J, I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you. And I never had a problem with you. And I don't know what's going on. Okay? Just because somebody says they know everything online doesn't mean they know everything online, folks. I mean, YouTube is entertainment. It's entertainment. Would I fake something? No. Because this really is a subject that's very close to my heart, because my mother died of bladder cancer. I don't know if a lot of y'all know that. And my grandmother, her mom, died of bladder cancer. The story with my mother's mom's bladder cancer is she found out she had bladder cancer while she was carrying my mother. And her mother chose her, my mom's life, over her own. Her mother died 11 days after having my mom. 11 days. My mother never got to know her mom. She had a very sad life. Her siblings of 9, she was the last child born, blamed my mother all her life for their mother dying. Her mother dying. She was tortured all her life. Every time they were in a bad mood, they'd throw that in her face. That they'd rather have their mom than her. And I always cried for my mom about that. And now it's my turn. My round. My mother's was aggressive. Mine's not. Mine's not aggressive. My mother's was aggressive. She died within 5 days of finding out that she had cancer. They thought that they were going to put a tube from her bladder to her kidney because her kidney wasn't functioning right, so they were trying to make her kidney function. And when they opened her up, they found a big tumor inside of her that was cancerous. They did not realize she had that in her. And they tried to take out what they could, but they couldn't get it all because it was too big. And because the air hit the cancer that was in her bladder, my mother died 5 days later in hospice care in Newport Richey, Florida. And I was there. I traveled with, now guys, true fact, I had a hysterectomy and my bladder tacked up. And I got in my car 2 days after my surgery because my mother called begging for me to come. I was in North Carolina. And I drove there by myself. And I was able to spend the last few days of her life with her. That's fact. This is a known fact. And they say bladder cancer isn't hereditary, but yet it's gone through her mom, my mom, and now me. My sister has retinal, or what, I can't remember, it starts with an R also, which is cancer. And these people don't know what they're talking about. Just because I don't show how I'm feeling all the time that day, just because I'm trying to pick up spirits instead of bringing everybody down to how I'm feeling that day, just because I do that doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong. Because y'all have to remember there's a lot of, and I'm not crying, guys. I'm having a very painful day right now. I'm being honest with you right now. I'm in a lot of pain right this second. I have my good days and I have my bad days. And today, I mean, it's a beautiful day. I'd rather concentrate more on the beauty outside, the gifts God, lets us have every day, than to put up with the hate out there. I want to concentrate more on the blessings I have. I have a blessing with my family. I have a blessing that I have a family that's willing to be there for me. I have a blessing that I have more than so many people out there have. And I'm not going to take advantage of it. And I'm not going to take it for granted. I know I switched the subject and everything because I really don't want to talk about those people. I don't want to talk about my pain. Too many people would rather live in misery and just be miserable people as they are, instead of just looking what's outside, looking what they could be doing to help our environment, looking for what they're, looking to destroy somebody instead of to make friends with somebody else. Wasting their time. They're wasting their time. I'm not going anywhere. God says, in a way, in my head, God says, you got to keep pushing forward, Mary. You just got to keep on. You got to keep on going, no matter what people say about you, no matter how many people hate you. You just got to keep pushing yourself forward. That's what I feel like he's saying in my head. And that's not a crazy person. That's a person that believes in God. That's a person that believes in Jesus Christ. That's a person that is not perfect. I am far from perfect. I have made mistakes. I have made apologies and then had my apologies tore apart by crazy people. Trying to say that I didn't mean this and I didn't mean that, and calling me a effing B and all kind of stuff. That just shows their education. I don't want to hate people. They do need to move on though. It's gone too far to where I don't think it's repairable. They keep on trying to call me over in their panels, and they think that I'm going to come over there to be tore apart. A normal person's not going to come over and be tore apart. Okay? Number one, when you're not healthy, like me, you don't need that added stress. Okay? And none of my people need that added stress. It's not just about me, it's my whole community. I don't know what these people think they're doing. I'm gaining instead of losing. I guess they're trying to gain in a negative way. I mean, but that's all their channel's going to be looking at. You know, like looking like is being negative. I don't understand how somebody so smart that knows all this medical stuff would be hanging there with somebody that needs medication instead of just smoking on weed. They need actual medication. I really believe I'm as normal as they come when it comes to, when it comes to YouTube. You don't see me going after a community unless they've gone after me. Does it make it right? No. It absolutely does not make it right. But for them to be saying, but she's doing this, but she's doing that. No, honey. That's not what's happening. I'm not the one that's caused all this. It's totally ridiculous. It all started by somebody lying and saying they were blocked when they weren't blocked. It's so stupid. It's so stupid that he puts up I'm sorry, I am going to say this, that he puts up a fake apology that I've seen before. He's posted that before with that guy putting water on his face. It's so stupid that he did that when I wanted him back in my community as a friend, as a family member. And it's so stupid that she fell for it. And it's just so stupid, the whole thing. All of this war was... It shouldn't have ever happened. It should have never happened. Oh, that scared me. That was my water bottle popping. I don't get why somebody would make it worse for them by stalking me. I know people don't want me to talk about this, but I am being stalked. And that's not normal behavior. And for somebody that's supposed to be intelligent, Anna, that I have been subscribed to for a very long time, for somebody like her to believe these people, It bewilders me. It bewilders me. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place, guys, but you know what? When you're medicated, as much as I am, your mind doesn't stay straight. You just do the best you can to communicate. And if Anna knows what she's talking about, she would understand that that's true. That's true. When you're heavily medicated, you know, and I'm sure she'll tell you, when you have, you know, cancer and stuff, you get sepsis. That's what kills you the most of the time with the cancer, is sepsis. So, while they're trying to dig for answers, it bewilders me that they have that much time in their hands, because I don't. As sick as I am, I don't. I still have to get up. I still have to, right now, I still have to take care of myself by myself with my dog. I mean, I have a little help, like somebody carrying my clothes over to, you know, a family member's house, and sitting there enjoying the day with them, and cleaning my clothes and folding my clothes, you know, and just having a normal day in movies, watching movies, and maybe helping them cook supper. I think I kind of live a normal life compared to a lot of people. And taking care of myself, and trying to be friends with my friends. And no, I'm not trying. I am friends with my friends. I need to rephrase that. I have some good friends, guys. Yeah, I've never met a lot of them. There's a few that y'all don't know that I know personally in my group, but I won't say, because that would target them. And I won't say. But, oh, it just bewilders me. I'm so blessed to have my friends. I'm so blessed to have you all. And I'm so blessed that no matter what people say, the main people that watch me every day, that are there for me as much as they possibly can, won't abandon me as I won't abandon you. And I am thankful for that. I am thankful that I give many of y'all strength to get through another day without these people drawing you back into their crowds, because some of these people that are in my community used to troll me. And I'm willing to sweep it, all under the carpet. Because that's the type of person I am. I'm very forgiving. But then there's people that push you too far to where it's not repairable. And unfortunately, the ones I'm going to miss the most would be Amanda B. and PBP. They're the ones I'll miss the most. Because we did have good times. We did have laughs. I really thought I would have y'all till the end. To one of our ends. To my end, to the end of my time, or the end of y'all's time. Or I always thought that I would have that. But it's, It's not going to work like that. And we know that Candy's going to be going, oh, listen to her now. Whine, whine, whine. You know what, Candy? You got no life. I'm sad for you. I feel bad for you. I really do. I feel bad for you. But I should have listened to my very gut instinct that how you keep going after people, the same people, over and over and over and over. And I hope I'm giving Lena or whatever her name is a break, because you're going after me now. I don't give up like Sarah Kay. Okay? I don't give up. You know, it's sad. It's sad how people will be relentless. I will not be going anywhere. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting tired of talking about it. But it's sad. So Anna, if you really want to be her friend, maybe you need to talk to her about her behavior. I mean, go back when she started attacking me from the beginning. Her little videos and stuff. Unless she deletes them or hides them. She probably will. Go back and watch those. Okay? And go to videos where we were all friends. And then go to check out what Amanda had done with having PvP come up and attacking me. There'll be a maid on the picture. That's where the war began between us. Go and watch that and ask yourself, would you want to be talked to like that? I never had PvP blocked. He had me blocked and made it look like I had him blocked. I never wanted to lose PvP or Amanda. I was so happy. The stream before that when him and I made up, I was so happy. I was ecstatic. I was like, my heart was lifted, and then boom. I mean, was that set up just to hurt me? PvP deleted all his videos, so you can't go check his, where he's calling me a bitch and everything else. And there's stuff you don't know, Anna. Don't be listening to these people. Save yourself. Candy's a good manipulator. I'm not trying to manipulate you or anyone. So y'all believe what you want to believe. My stories are real. Have I said things to get people to stop attacking? Yes, I have. And I apologized for that. But she won't let it go. Because that's the way she is. She's right and nobody's right. She's right and nobody's right. She's right and nobody's right. That's just what she is. She will turn on every one of you eventually. As soon as one of her favorite people and you guys fall out, she's going to come after you. So that's all I'm going to say about her. I'm not going to give anybody her link. So don't ask me. I will not give you her link. I'm not going to give her any more advertisement. And if any of my mods see anybody posting her name on any of my things, delete it immediately and let me know. Delete it and block the person. Delete it and block the person. Don't say anything, just delete it and block the person. Or block the person. It should delete it. I think I got that right. But it is a beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day. And God gave me one more day to be here. And I'm hoping He'll give me many, many more. And I hope He gives all of you many, many, many days more with me. So God bless you. May God always be with you. And don't worry about the haters. Think about your blessings. Put one foot forward and keep on going and turn your back to the hate. That's my advice for today. I'm sorry it was so long, but God bless you all.